Hi folks, today we'll be talking about the caste system. It was originated in ancient India and it's still there today. But what is the caste system? It's a social structure about how pure you are, but it's really more about class, rights, and commerce. There are usually four main types of it. There's actually a fifth one, but it's legally not really part of it. So we're going to start from the top and go down. At the top, there are the Brahmins. These guys are all the rich, wealthy, powerful men. Sorry, ladies, but this is a patriarchy. Would you include rulers, priests, and scholars? The more value you have with merit, the higher you will probably be. But that's how it started out. But now it's more about bloodline the longer you go. This is just a scientific theory, I believe, and it might have started different. But anyways, the Brahmins are the most important out of anybody. They're the wealthiest people out of all. Then there are the nobles and the warriors. And so, I cannot say this enough, these people were also incredibly important, but just not as much as other people. Don't think that, they're at the bottom because they're just one person on top of them. No, we're still pretty wealthy. It's just that they're not ruler wealthy. We don't even have that today, a ruler wealthy. Just imagine somebody who's really powerful. A noble, somebody who has lots of wealth and high rank, status, those. You know what I mean? I hope you do. And those people were on second of the chain. And then underneath them would be artisans and merchants. Artisans would make all the products that are specialized, not including food or higher services such as religious services and military services, but somewhere in between, such as making good food, cooking your food. Things that, like a special cook, we have them today. A cook, a musician, lots of other things such as a sailor such as a rowboat going down and up the Ganges and Indus rivers. But what I'm trying to say is that these people gave services and products. Other products would be making pottery, making metals, and storing grains away in special ways, such as I know all the techniques to get this grain to be 10 years old when it's not rot. People who did all these special services and careers, and there were also merchants where there were sort of the traders, and these people were sort of middle class, and most people in America are at this same level. But then there are the farmers, the laborers, and the servants. The farmers, the bulk population that makes all them food for everybody else. And then the laborers. If you're a king and you want to make a statue of yourself, you think you're going to make it by yourself? You think somebody who makes pottery can make that? No, you have people that are just for strength and are expendable, so you can make things like statues, make dams, all these things. Plow the fields. These are at the bottom of the caste system. They did not have much commerce or rights as everybody else. Imagine if you insulted a farmer back then. You think that would be bad? But imagine doing the same thing to a priest. You could tell, I should insult the farmer if I have to. That'll give you much less trouble. So obviously, the higher you are on the hierarchy, the more rights you have. But then there are the untouchables. These guys were actually so low they were not part of the caste system. They're only for jobs such as cleaning up everybody's stuff and trash and burying dead people. They actually died a lot more by burying dead people. And now, those are all the levels of the class. You might be thinking, well, yeah, almost all civilizations, even ours today, have social hierarchies. Not like the caste system. The caste system was more of a religious hierarchy, including social structure as well, than the others, such as It's more about how pure you are. Think about it. Today, everybody's in America. Everybody's on the same level of rights and being pure. Now, Hinduism actually was a big part of this because they thought a lot about impurity and purity much more than any other religion. So you can kind of notice the difference in the similarity, and they're also both from India. And then there was Buddhism, which was actually really good for the farmers and the lower classes, believing that everybody is equal. Yeah, great, they don't have to always be farmers for the rest of their life. They don't have to tend to fields and crops. They could actually be wealthy. But everybody else from like artisans up that no, Hinduism's pretty cool, man. I get to stay pretty powerful and wealthy. So you have 3 against 1. You could say the untouchables, but they could never get out. They could never get out of that system. They would stay marrying to your own system. You can't marry out of your system. So it was not really that helpful for the untouchables. But you see that the idea of everybody is equal that long ago was very revolutionary. What I mean by this is that this was like 5,000 years ago, and there was the idea of everybody's equal back then. Then again, unfortunately, this was never actually accomplished completely back then. They still have the caste system today. But as you noticed, this is a caste system. It's a social structure where everybody has different jobs. Thanks for watching.